Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Ready, break.
Throwing first play is Lance. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Hamler now on the return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. The Seahawks at 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. Well, they were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now back to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to get the football. It's up past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open weekend coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days and it actually releases your mind.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though.
And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Eric Armstead in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Looking to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy who's that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Coming up on 2nd and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a loose football. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. Points Seahawks 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Second and 3. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the... The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Now, a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. 4 yards remain for second down. Second and 4. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Touchdown, 49ers! Trey Lance, 67 yards. And the Niners have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability.
And he loses the football a second time. And this is going to be 49er football. Second time in his first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Lance looking to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Completes it to Samuel. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 19 yards away. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will come out to the 25 as Handler elects not to return it. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense.
And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. On the move past the 40. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 31 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Niners set to take over on offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Lance, complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Lance and Kittle. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is Lance.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
And Lance now to throw.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Here's Lance. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
First down now, but that clock rolling. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd and 9 now. Finding Walker, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Man open, here's Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. On 1st down, Lance. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A final shot before half for Lance. And incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we will.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw here. Jones has it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. This complete to Jones.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the move to his left.
There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Second and 6.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Well, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word. They're trying to answer the momentum. The other offense picked up in tying the game because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. To throw, it's Lance.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. The Lance going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He completes this to Walker. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Will Dissly from 19 yards away.
And the Seahawks have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And that is going to do it for this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
Drive starts with a give to Mitchell.
And he loses the football a second time. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Lance looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage?
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's only able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now back to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
So third down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Walker going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the... Again, it's Walker. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So Lance and the Niners down by 7, just under 2 minutes to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Now Lance, pass complete, Samuel. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's Lance. Finding Samuel. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Lance looking to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Completes it again to Gage. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Lance back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he will slide down with a good gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. play drive covering 80 yards. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. And we need overtime to decide this one. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield.
And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Lance with a first throw in overtime. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Lance looking to throw it. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Time situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. 146 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. 2nd and 4. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing at such a high level so early. But over time, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. Sticking with Walker on second down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. And going right back to Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Walker. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I'd kick it and give myself a little margin for error.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Came to make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. You might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like a bastard, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor. In the trenches like a war, if they wanna give them more, when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put up with the rest like a 10 feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me Folger, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy, face naughty. Talking all aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend, you gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The Chattermouth